Hey everyone, it's me Hafiz and I'm back on the Paul Tan walk around video. If you've been wondering where I've been over the past 1 year, well, the answer is trying to lose weight to be on the next season of Driven. As you can see, didn't really work out. So anyway, this is the new Audi TT. It's now back for the third time and Audi says it's now better than ever. Well, obviously. But you know what? In this case, I would agree. Prices now start at 285,000 ringgit. And if that sounds expensive to you, well, it's actually not. The old TT was a full 70,000 ringgit more expensive. And compared to its current rivals, this car looks like very good value. The BMW 220i Sport costs a little bit less, but it doesn't look as good, it's less powerful, and its interior is just lame compared to the TTs. The Z4 Roadster gets a little bit closer in terms of style, but it costs 360,000 ringgit. The Mercedes-Benz SLK, 460,000 ringgit. It's not all good news though. This car is now front-wheel drive instead of quattro all-wheel drive like before, and that makes it a little bit less of an Audi to most people. But on the flip side, the 2-litre TFSI engine now makes more power and torque, and the car is both faster and more economical. As expected, there are no manuals, you just get a 6-speed S-tronic dual-clutch gearbox. The lack of quattro badging aside, I think this car looks absolutely fantastic. It's both edgy and aggressive, but still unmistakably a TT. But here's a scary thought. I think this could very well be the last good-looking Audi of our time. Think about it. The models that came after this one, the R8, the Q7, the A4, do they look good to you? The base model here gets the bi-xenon headlights and 18-inch wheels. But the good news is, the Audi TT is one of the very few models in Malaysia to get factory options. So you can have it in any way you like. You can get the full S-Line package, which covers both the exterior and interior, a few options of bigger wheels, LED headlights, or if you want to take it a step further, the fancy Audi Matrix LED lights. Round the side, it's classic TT. We have a bubble roof, prominent wheel arches, and my own personal favourite, this aluminium fuel filler cap. Lengthwise, it's about the same as before, but the wheelbase is slightly longer and therefore we have shorter overhangs. Back here, there are sharp LED taillights and a unique third brake light that runs across the boot line. There's also an active rear spoiler that pops up automatically above 120 km/h. As for the boot, Audi says this car has got a 305-litre space. That's not bad for a small coupe. But the load lip is really high and the cargo area is so shallow that you can't fit taller items in. And the worst part is, there's no spare tyre under the boot floor. So if you get a flat, you'll have to use a silly tyre repair kit. Good thing is, you can always fold the rear seats down for slightly more room. But you know what? You might as well just leave the rear seats down because they're absolutely freaking useless. Here goes. Right, you know I'm not the tallest person in the world, but even I don't have enough headroom in here. And then if I pull the front seat back, I've got no leg room either. No, these seats are not made for humans, they're made for hobbits. I've got to get out. Lost a shoe in there. Forget it. Just stick to the front two seats and it's fabulous. Now this is a minimalistic approach done right. The simplified 2-button MMI touch system is far easier to use than the old 4-button interface, and there's no center screen anymore, replaced by a 12.3-inch iCockpit display. Everything you need to see is shown here. The meters, the music options, telephone integration, and even the navigation maps. Well, that's if the car had GPS in the first place lah. This one doesn't. Why? Because you have to pay extra for it, like 10 grand extra. But what does come standard are these awesome aircon controls, which are integrated into the center vents. Like, how cool is this? Other interior options include S-Line sport seats and a 12-speaker B&O sound system. Also available is Audi Magnetic Ride, which are adaptive dampers that can be controlled by the Drive Select button. Safety-wise, this car comes with a standard set of 6 airbags and electronic stability control. However, it doesn't get an autonomous emergency braking system, which is surprising for a car of this price. You do have to indulge in the long options list to get the full Audi TT experience. But despite that, I still think it's a very good buy for its fantastic interior and stylish looks. And in fact, if you look at the long waiting list in all Malaysian showrooms, obviously a lot of people feel the same way too. If you want to know more about the latest Audi TT, check out our new car research website, carbase.my. You'll also find the pricing of all available options and colour choices there. For more car news and reviews, stick to paultan.org. And as usual, if you've liked watching this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hafiz here, glad to be back, and thanks for watching.